So I thought I would give you 7 suggestions to get you started on your workshop journey. Now, when it comes to running workshops, what workshops fundamentally do is solve meaningful problems for people. And people have problems in all different areas of life. People have relationship problems, finance problems, health problems. They have problems with their career. They have problems with their businesses. They have problems with their spirituality, with their mindset, with their personal growth. So there is an endless array of problems that are out there that you can actually get solutions to those problems and turn them into workshops. Now, there are many different things that can work really well for a new or existing business. For example, you could actually look at running an online course about health or wellness. Now, one of the reasons an online course is so beneficial is because it's very highly leveraged. I mean, think about it. You create the course once, you put it up online, and then people can access that, for the rest of their life, really. So online course about health and wellness is a very big industry, and it's growing day by day. Another concept that you might want to consider is workshops that empower women. What we're seeing more and more is that there are many workshops out there that are specifically focusing on the empowerment of women, and these workshops are absolutely brilliant. And that's something that you could definitely jump into. Now, I know right now there are many webinars being run around the world in the topic of sales funnels, as in actual marketing funnels that you set up for your business. And they're run via webinar. So think about this. You get to sit in the comfort of your own home, talk into a microphone and click a button on your computer as the slides rotate, and people around the world can actually tune into that. So if you're someone who knows a little bit about marketing, a little bit about sales, or has a background in business, perhaps doing webinars on sales funnels might be one for you. Now, I also know that there are people out there that study a range of different modalities. I myself have got my master's in Tibetan and Ushui Reiki and was a Reiki master for many years and actually taught Reiki. I've also done 3.5 years of shamanic practice and become a certified shamanic practitioner, along with learning neuro-linguistic programming, hypnotherapy, sacred geometry, and a range of other different healing modalities that I was just fascinated in learning more about. Now, I know that potentially you have a thirst for personal development, and maybe you've been studying some modalities along the way. So perhaps maybe you want to run your own shamanic retreat or your own journeying process, or maybe you want to run some type of retreat in Bali where people just meditate and hang out or do some yoga. But definitely retreats is one of the 7 that you can actually set up and get running straight away that will provide a huge amount of not just fulfillment for yourself, but a large amount of transformation for the people that attend as well. Now, the next one is you might just want to educate people on different concepts. So we have a lot of kinesiologists, for example, that come along to our programs, and maybe you want to just educate people through your workshops on the need for kinesiology. So sometimes just providing education and a broad understanding of different modalities is something that people can do. It's slightly different to a retreat. A retreat is where we actually go in and we actually do the work, whereas an education event is where we come along and we learn more about why we might need kinesiology services, or why we might need chiropractic services, or why we might need any types of services that are out there. Now, the next type of event or a workshop that you might want to run is a small community workshop. And these small community workshops are where you can actually run a workshop in your local community centre, and you just run a workshop on all kinds of things. I've seen people do workshops on the environment, on sustainability. I've seen people run workshops on goal setting, on vision boards, on a whole range of different topics. So maybe a small community workshop that is something you might like to run for your local community. Now, the next type of workshop or event that you might like to look at is a free event that introduces your business and you as a person. See, a lot of people are using free events now as a way to gain leverage in a marketplace, to actually get people's attention on their business, but also to be able to be inside a room with people and allow them to build a deep level of trust with that person. So one of the best ways you can actually introduce yourself or your business is through a free event. Now, the next one is a seminar. Seminars range from all different topics, but perhaps you want to go out there and run a seminar on finances or wealth creation or something like that. But seminars is definitely something that you could consider as one of the different workshops you could actually put into place right away. Anyway, I hope this gave you some ideas, because quite often we meet people and they say, look, Ben, I'd love to start running a workshop, but I don't have any ideas of what I want to do it on. So I've just given you a couple there, 7 in fact, that you can actually put into action straight away. So I hope this helped. I hope it gave you some clarity, but my advice is just pick one of the 7, choose a topic, and get started with the process of unpacking what you know and putting it into action. Because what I know for certain is after you run your very first workshop, the feeling you get after having inspired a group of people to really create some positive changes in their life, Well, let's face it, there really is nothing quite like it. Now, we have an event coming up where we're going to be sharing with you exactly how to create all kinds of workshops, how to present effectively and efficiently in any environment, and also we'll be sharing some tips and techniques about how you can actually get people in a room to your events for very little cost and quite often for free. So please do make sure you enter your details into the space provided on this page, or check out our website authenticeducation.com.au, and on the home page it'll actually have the very next event we have coming up. One thing I do want to let you know is this: our events are limited by room size and they fill up pretty quick, and most often they sell out. So if you'd like to book a space, please go there now and know that you can actually book your friends as well. So pop your details in. I look forward to seeing you at one of our events, and until we meet again, share your light, live your love, and do whatever it takes to be your own best friend. Bye for now.